Bayern Munich then getting the match underway. Bayern, the visitors, have conceded after 8 seconds. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? This is incredible. That's got to be the fastest goal, or a candidate for the fastest goal ever in the history of the Bundesliga.
Starting with this player who slips and falls to the ground as this striker is through on goal. Luckily, he still manages to hit the ball past the keeper, and it goes into the net. The keeper didn't move at all and was shocked. A cross goes into the box, and instead of being met with a teammate, the ball hits a defender who deflects it past his own keeper. The deflection was too fast for the keeper to react in time. World-class players like Cristiano Ronaldo also need luck from time to time. This goal in the 2010 World Cup demonstrates that as he chips the ball over the Korean keeper, the ball bounces on his back to continue the play and score in the empty net. Ronaldo smiles as he knows the goal was pure luck. This is a similar goal because the ball bounces over the player and goalkeeper, but this time the player does a backflip to get in front of the empty net. The coolest lucky goal you will ever see. Chicharito scores this fortunate goal in his debut for Manchester United against Chelsea. As the ball arrives at the Mexican, he kicks the ball onto his head as he falls. It was like an assist to himself. This keeper kicks the ball straight at Liverpool's Adam Lallana, whose body deflects the ball into the net. It was a terrible mistake by the goalkeeper, but Adam was lucky to be at the right place at the right time to block the ball, so it bounced into the net. On the same note, check out this lucky goal. The goalkeeper tries to throw the ball to a teammate, but the striker sticks a leg out. The ball went over the keeper and defender and into the goal. Some may call this skill, but we consider this luck as the striker in the box tries to stop the ball, but instead uses his heel to chip the ball over the keeper and a few defenders. It was an amazing goal, but to be fair, he didn't expect to pull that off. A ball is crossed into the box of two players who simultaneously use a bicycle kick to score past the keeper. Perhaps the ball had lots of power and speed because of the two kicks. This is what I call perfect timing. Imagine scoring a goal with your face instead of a header. That happened to this player when his teammate took a shot from outside the box and a face deflection led the ball to go past the goalkeeper. During the celebration, you can tell he felt the ball's impact. Ouch! This next play involves an actual beach ball. This happened in a game between Sunderland and Liverpool as Darren Bent took a shot towards the goal and hit a random beach ball to distract the Liverpool keeper. It is possibly the luckiest goal in the Premier League era. In the Italian league, Steven seemed to miskick the ball, but it turned out to be a low-curled shot past Buffon. The Roma player must have tried a top corner shot instead of the curled low shot, but in the end, he didn't care and scored a brilliant goal anyway. We stay in Italy as a ball is crossed to the Sampdoria striker, Fabio. In midair, he flicks the ball behind him to kick the ball past the Napoli keeper. There may be questions if he meant to flick the ball to a teammate, but it was a spectacular goal nonetheless. In a PSG game, fortunately the opponents kept playing, but two errors on their part resulted in a remarkable own goal. Draxler tried to pass the ball inside the box, but a defender passes it back to the PSG player. Draxler tries to pass inside again. This time, another defender slams the ball into his net. This goalkeeper races to the striker for the ball and manages to outmaneuver him. However, the keeper takes an extended time to distribute the ball. Meanwhile, the striker, previously on the ground, rises and sprints to snatch the ball from the unaware keeper, slotting it into an empty net for arguably the easiest goal of his career. These two Hull City players decided to do a bicycle kick simultaneously when inside the box. Both were lucky enough not to throw each other off and instead help each other score past the Leicester City keeper. Nothing says lucky like this goal here. A player takes a shot with little power, and as the keeper anticipates the ball, ready to grab it, the ball suddenly bounces over the keeper because of the pitch conditions. The player takes a penalty kick in which the goalkeeper makes a save. The save leads to the ball going to the referee's hand, who accidentally heads the ball into the net. The referee must have been a lethal striker before. Check out this amazing curled free kick by Arnold from Wolfsburg. Perhaps this is pure technique, but it could have also been a very windy day just because of how wild the ball curled. It may look like a deflection by the wall, but in the replay, you can see that no one deflected the ball from going in. Either way, the goal was sensational to look at. Zlatan always delivers magical moments, and he showcased this in the MLS with an instinctive karate kick goal. While his positioning seemed awkward as the ball approached him, he capitalized with that unconventional kick, netting a sensational goal. This goalkeeper saves a shot, sending the ball high into the air. Many assumed it would sail over the bar, but one player positions himself perfectly. As the ball descends into the box, he deftly extends a leg, tapping it into the empty net. This striker cleverly backheels the ball and goes through the goalkeeper's legs to score. But before that genius move, he executed a scoop turn to bypass a defender. But I would argue it was luck. The goalkeeper and the post might have a close relationship. Look at how he uses the post for a few seconds to keep it from going in and pull the ball out of play for a corner kick to avoid a goal-scoring chance. This goalkeeper also had luck on his side during this penalty kick, as he made 2 saves in the box, and his defender made an acrobatic kick to avoid a third chance on goal. We continue watching lucky goalkeepers as this striker's shot hits the post and rebounds onto the goalkeeper's back. Another attempt is made, but the keeper delivers a fantastic second save to deny the goal. Emre June for Liverpool executed a stunning bicycle kick volley against Watford. The audacious goal by the German was even more impressive, considering the ball never touched the ground before his strike. This striker's unexpected jump and volley goal was spectacular. While it initially seemed he'd head the ball, he swiftly opted to volley, sending it to the net's roof and leaving the keeper no chance. This is what I call pure luck. The ball was destined to go in. Despite multiple clearance attempts, ultimately it didn't matter. One of the attempted clearances hits a player in white, and the ball finally goes in. Right place, right time. Luka Modric, while playing for Spurs, benefited from sheer luck. A shot hit the post, ricocheted off the fallen Modric's head, and unexpectedly found its way into the goal. This defender wasn't so lucky. After a shot sailed over his keeper and struck the crossbar, the ball rebounded and hit the defender, inadvertently leading to an own goal. This player tried to cross the ball into the box, but got it all wrong. However, it looked almost like a trick shot as the ball hit the corner flag, keeping it in play. It's something you don't see every day. This player approached to take his penalty and slipped during his run-up. The unexpected move caught the keeper off guard, allowing the penalty taker to recover, deceive the keeper, and score. Talk about making the most of a slip-up. A striker's off-target shot was headed out for a goal kick when unexpectedly, a substitute from the opposing team stopped the ball while it was still in play. After a VAR review, the sub received a yellow card for the interference. The striker, capitalizing on this bizarre turn of events, took the resulting penalty and scored. Quite the twist of fortune for the player and his team. Yikes! A penalty strikes the crossbar, and everyone, including the goalkeeper, believes it's over. However, the ball descends from its high arc and lands in the net. The goal is valid since the ball never went out of play. Marcos Alonso netted the most fortuitous goal of his Chelsea career when a clearance struck his face and ricocheted past the goalkeeper. Instead of being cleared by the defender, the ball found its way into the net, gifting Chelsea a goal. Di Maria sends the ball in, only for one defender to ricochet it off another. The ball then strikes the post, rebounds onto the goalkeeper, and finally finds its way into the net. Talk about a ball taking a scenic route. Lewandowski scored this goal for Dortmund in the Champions League, but before that, he completely missed the ball. That mistake was a blessing because it dropped and fooled 2 defenders, which left him in a great position to score, and scored for the German Giants. This free kick sails directly into the net as the goalkeeper fails to raise his hand to deflect it. The keeper likely assumed the ball was flying too high to enter, but it was perfectly placed. As the ball lands inside, the keeper is left in disbelief over his misjudgment. The player in blue sends a cross, which takes an unexpected path to goal. The defender's attempted clearance hits the striker's head and goes in, resulting in a shockingly fortunate goal. Manchester City executed a brilliant play against Norwich, allowing Grealish to tap the ball into the net. Fortunately for City, the nearby Norwich defender failed to clear the ball and missed it entirely. A player on a breakaway takes a shot at the keeper, only to have the ball rebound off her face and into the net. Whether she's tearful from the thrill of the last-minute winner or the sting of the ball's impact is hard to tell. It looked quite painful. The striker in red takes a low shot past the keeper and celebrates as the ball rolls towards the net. However, to his surprise, the ball stops just before the line due to mud near the net. Fortunately, his teammate is on the hand to tap it in, saving him from an embarrassing early celebration. In this clip, Messi received a very unexpected assist from Higuain. A Panama player unintentionally deflects the ball off Higuain's face, sending it straight to Messi. Seizing the opportunity, Messi capitalizes and nets a goal for Argentina in the 2016 Copa America. This player goes for a Trivela shot, which the keeper then saves. Fortunately for the team in yellow, the save rebounded onto another striker near the net and allowed the ball to go in. In the MLS, a Seattle Sounders striker took advantage on a bouncing ball, lifting it over an Atlanta United defender. He then slots the ball past the goalkeeper to net a brilliant goal. It showcases his cleverness in exploiting such a tight spot. Imagine scoring a goal with your butt. This player did that after getting past the keeper and falling. But as she fell, her butt pushed the ball into the net, a goal we don't often see. A cross finds an off-balance striker who brilliantly executes a bicycle kick to beat the goalkeeper. Despite facing away from the goal, he skillfully used his position to unleash that acrobatic shot. This player channeled his inner Messi, skillfully evading 5 defenders, including the goalkeeper, to net the goal. The defenders prematurely committed to tackles, allowing the winger to use his pace and dribbling prowess to breeze past them. It's a prime example of the clash between subpar defending and top-tier dribbling. The player in white, with time running out and the ball nearing the boundary, makes a desperate attempt to keep it in play. Impressively, from a challenging angle, he manages to loft the ball over the goalkeeper and straight into the net. This player sends a cross into the box, aiming for his striker, but fortuitously, the cross ends up as a goal for him. Remarkably, no one in the box gets a touch on it, as the striker allows it to pass. The ball then sails over both the goalkeeper and the defender. A ball is delivered into the box just out of the keeper's reach. Though the ball sails behind the striker, he ingeniously uses a heel to execute a scorpion kick and find the net. The assist was remarkable, but the finish was truly exceptional. We love creative goals from players, and this goal does not disappoint. 2 players are blocking the side of the ball to the goalkeeper, and the player set up to take the free kick is ready to shoot. Instead of shooting, she pretends to shoot, and while everyone is confused, one of the players covering the ball rolls it to her teammate and scores a creative kick. In a Real Madrid vs Deportivo game, a ball is played to Guti, who has a great chance to shoot but backheels the ball to Benzema and shoots at a better position to score. It was a fantastic assist because the keeper and the defender anticipated a shot from Guti. Once they fell for the fake shot, Benzema had an easy pathway to push the ball into the net. Real Madrid is at it again with this quick free kick taken by Nacho Fernandez against Sevilla in 2017. It had lots of controversy because the Sevilla defenders and goalkeeper were not ready. But according to the referee, the goal was given because the ball was not in motion, and no Madrid player touched the ball after the foul. Unlike the Sevilla players, Nacho must have studied the football rules for a long time. Check out this quick-taken penalty from Aduriz from Athletic Bilbao. Typically, footballers have a run-up to take a penalty, but the Bilbao man tried something different by taking one step back and shooting the ball in the bottom right corner, and it paid off. Alexis Sanchez was a beast for Arsenal, and his intelligence for this goal showed why he was a fan favorite. He is one-on-one with the West Ham keeper and does a crazy fake shot that drops the keeper, and the Chilean only had to chip the ball over him. It was a very excellent finish from the former Arsenal player. In poor conditions, this player flicks the ball to his teammate to be face to face with the keeper. Because of the pitch's wet state, the ball suddenly stops, allowing the striker to shoot past to the goalkeeper. Look at how the ball rolls and suddenly stops and spins in place. The striker pokes the ball past the goalie and scores because of the superb assist from his teammate and the pitch. Lewis Dunk from Brighton was ahead of everyone on the pitch when he saw Adrian from Liverpool not ready on his line to score this free kick. Dunk passes the ball in the clear opening where no Liverpool player was blocking to score this free kick, leaving Adrian furious. This player takes a very long throw-in that goes into the box and falls to the feet of a teammate who scores. None of the defenders were able to get the ball, and once no one touched it, the ball fell perfectly for her striker, who made no mistake and finished the chance in the net. Martinez for Atlanta United tricks the keeper during his penalty kick when he hops before kicking the ball to send the goalie the wrong way. The hop was so distracting to the keeper that it left him second-guessing where the ball would go. Martinez would shoot to the right while the keeper dived left. Instead of sending a ball into the box, this player sees a teammate outside the box who then volleys the ball into the net past Dida from AC Milan. It was a sensational goal that even Dida couldn't believe because none of his players could stop the free man roaming outside the box. From an impossible angle, this player pulls off a scissor kick that goes over the keeper and onto the inside post to make the ball go over the keeper and into the net. He actually was able to score from that crazy angle because of the curl the ball had. The ball was destined to go in because even the post helped the trajectory of the ball, and the keeper could not stop it. In the MLS, a Seattle Sounders player goes for a volley on target with no keeper in the net. But a flying header from a Real Salt Lake defender was able to deflect the ball over the bar. A very defensive instinct from the defender there, who didn't give up on stopping the shot from going in. The New York Red Bulls pulled off a brilliant free kick routine where the free kick taker pings the ball to a player at the far post, who then heads the ball across the box to another player to head in the empty net. The Orlando team had no chance of stopping that play. While everyone is talking to the referee, the Augsburg keeper, Marwin Hitz, secretly twists his feet near the penalty spot to make it slippery. It was a factor for this penalty miss in which Anthony Modest slips and Hitz makes the save. Unfortunately for this keeper, he couldn't save this cheeky penalty kick where the taker passed the ball forward gently so his teammate ran and smashed the ball into the net. The poor keeper quickly realized he was not saving the shot because he was fooled brilliantly. A team that was also brilliantly fooled was the PSG team, when the Barca players made every PSG player offside during a free kick. All the Barca players ran to the opposite side of their goal to play the PSG players offside. This player smartly plays the ball into his teammate, who has a great chance on goal. But the defender in blue does the unthinkable and slides to block the ball from going into the net. It was a crucial save from the defender's leg because the defense and the keeper were beaten. This free kick taker scores this curved goal with the help of his teammates, creating a wall in front of the opposition wall. The teammate wall would duck as soon as the free kick taker kicks the ball to distract the opposition wall and the keeper. Robinho starts dribbling past players during an AC Milan game, while Zlatan is in an offside position. To not cancel the chance out, Zlatan simply lets the ball roll past him so the Brazilian can continue his run. Multiple players run up to hit the free kick, and none of them hit the ball until the last one smashes it into the net. What's clever about this routine is the unpredictability because any of them could have taken the shot, but in the end, the last man could use this routine to score the free kick. This corner kick is taken short to this player in the box, who quickly turns toward the goal and fools most of the defenders near him. This move allows him to cross the ball into the box to find a teammate who taps the ball into the net. In this free kick, the ball is passed into the box filled with players, but one unmarked player receives the ball and passes the ball to another free teammate who takes a shot to score. Most of the opposition players were around the left side, which allowed two players to be unmarked and create this goal-scoring chance. Wayne Rooney goes to the corner and pulls the ball into play without the other team realizing. Ryan Giggs uses this to his advantage and takes the ball from the corner to dribble and cross the ball to Ronaldo, who scores a header. Unfortunately for Manchester United, the referee disallowed the goal. Speaking of Ronaldo, look at this low free kick goal taken by the Portuguese for Real Madrid against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. The wall jumped anticipating the ball going over them, but Ronaldo was smart enough to know that they would jump, and he shot low. This defender is running to save a chipped ball from going in. The ball is so close to entering the net, but the defender needs a flying kick to save the ball on the line. A crucial flying kick was enough to stop the ball from going in. Similar to a previous clip, two players block the view side of the ball as the free kick taker runs up to take the shot, but she stops. There is relief from the opposition team, which gives the team in red and white an advantage to pull off their routine. One player quickly sets up her teammate and she scores against the distracted goalkeeper. The Cruz Azul keeper couldn't believe what had just happened as the Chivas women's team celebrated the goal. Here, Messi was clever enough to let the ball go as Pedro went for the ball and pass it back to Messi being onside. Messi would, of course, score from this position in the Champions League. This player controls the ball with his chest, and as an opponent gets closer to pressure him, he controls the ball with the back of his neck. The opponent didn't know what to do, as taking it off him without fouling him was impossible. This player had teammates create a wall from the floor to block the view of the opponent blocking from the floor. Turns out it was brilliant because the keeper had no clue what to expect, and the player slots the ball low into the net. You would think this was a failure at first because of his fall, but it was all part of his plan. He goes to the ground, leaving the keeper stunned, and the player quickly gets up and shoots on the right side of the net. Someone give this man an Oscar for that dramatic fall. In the Champions League, Luis Suarez tried to score a low free kick against Inter Milan, but Brozovic quickly ran to the ground and slid in time to block the shot. Had it not been for him, the ball would have been going under the jumping wall and perhaps into the net. A smart skill move was pulled off near the box as two players were going for the ball at the same time. The attacker pulls off a slick nutmeg to the defender to get past him because the defender went for a slide tackle. Check out this 100 IQ save. This defender ran before Messi took the free kick to help his kicker block the shot, and he ultimately did with a header, sending the ball over the bar. This cool run-up during a free kick fooled the wall into jumping while the other teammate shot the ball on the opposite side, and the keeper was left exposed. In the 2018 World Cup, Senegal players were offside during a free kick because Japanese players ran away from the box. It was a considerable risk that worked out for Japan because it was a crucial game to qualify for the next round of the World Cup. A ball is played to this Portland Timbers player in a difficult angle in the box. The Timbers player didn't care as he volleyed the ball straight into the top left corner past the goalkeeper. It's a sensational goal in the MLS to say the least. The goalkeeper sends his defender to be on the line for this free kick. And it actually works as the ball gets close to the goal and a defender clears it with his head. That could have gone very wrong because of the weird positioning from the keeper, but he believed in his defenders. The New York Red Bulls pulled off this hack at a corner kick when one player put the ball in play. Another player gets the ball, dribbles close to the box, and passes the ball to his teammate against a distracted defense and keeper. The result was a goal for the New York side, and the team celebrates the unique corner kick routine. The striker is through on a goal and even chips the keeper. The ball is heading into the net, but the defender runs to block the shot from going in with his back. You can tell he was deciding very quickly what to use to clear the ball and ultimately chose his back. The hustle of this man is admirable. Neymar takes a penalty kick, but instead of shooting, he passes the ball to Icardi, and he doesn't miss the opportunity to score. The defenders and goalkeeper tried their best to stop this play, but it was too fast. Rafinha crosses the ball into the box for Rodrigo, and instead of heading it, he jumps over it to let it through. The ball would eventually hit the back of the net without anyone touching the ball, and the goal was given to Rafinha. This keeper took his time to kick the ball in the Champions League against Chelsea, and he soon regretted that decision. Eto'o ran toward the ball, and as the keeper tried to kick it away, he kicked it towards Eto'o's leg, and it went in. Eto'o was smart enough to stick his leg out because of the keeper's panic of kicking the ball out of danger. Messi gets fouled by a Bolivia player while he was dribbling. As the foul is given, he quickly sees Higuain making a run and passes the ball to the striker. who gets close to scoring but eventually passes it to another teammate to score. It was a beautifully lobbed ball by Messi, who made this goal happen from nowhere. If you enjoyed the video, I bet you'll enjoy this other one. See you there!